Now, let's take a closer look. I gotta say, I have ridden the tram. I have ridden this to the front before. It's kind of insane though. Like, I get it, but I'm not getting on that tram just to go straight ahead. That's why I love this park and Animal Kingdom and obviously MGM, favorite park. Because parking is just so dang easy here. Legit, as I'm walking under the bridge, here comes monorail. I guess that's Lime. And Spaceship Earth in the distance. It's gonna be a good day. Every time I walk in this park, I think of two things. One, Danny Kaye from opening day, right here in front of this thing singing. Two, I think of Mickey Mouse right up top there, Spaceship Earth, from the old commercial, the old Epcot Center commercial. Epcot is so aesthetically pleasing sometimes. Got stoked, I walked in and no one was in front of Spaceship Earth, and I was like, well, we're walking on this thing. And it's closed, shut down. Bummer. There he is, Pluto. Look at him. Looking for a bone or something. I'm looking for Walt. I'm looking for Walt, and I have found Walt. Every time I come to Epcot, I have to sit for just a second and say, how you doing, pal? It's hot, ain't it? All right, let's do this. There's actually no one over here, so I'm not gonna scurry off. Walt, we gotta talk. A lot of people don't really like this area, man. But I mean, it has like its pros and cons, you know, but you're my favorite thing about this whole area, and that's the God honest truth. But you get extremely hot around this time of day with the sun being on you. Make sure you put your sunscreen on. See you later, pal. Okay, something really cool just happened, and I don't really talk about this kind of stuff, but I'm going to. And to really properly talk about this, I feel like I need to go somewhere that makes me feel comfortable and away from everyone. And that's this garden area over here in the Imagination Pavilion. There's hardly anyone over there. All right, I've made it over here. So I walked into Epcot, as you saw on the video, and went and saw Walt. And as I said goodbye to Walt, I was gonna kind of mosey around and talk about the new area, because they have like a sunglass hut store over there now. Like they're selling like Disney Springs type merchandise in the center of this place, and it's kind of like, I don't know, it just made me feel weird. I was like, really? We've come to the point in Epcot where we're selling Sunglass Hut stuff in the middle of a theme park? We sell that stuff in gift shops, just leave them in there. If you're gonna sell something out there, have it be like, I don't know, Epcot themed stuff. But I was about to go on a rant, which I just did. Feel better now. But this gentleman kind of was not chasing me, but walking quickly behind me. I could tell like someone was approaching me, so I just turned around and he said, Micah, hey, I watch you. And let me just say, look, doing YouTube, people watch you, people see you in the theme park. If you go to the place that you film, someone who is into that kind of stuff is going to come up to you and say, hey, I like your videos, especially when you do videos with your friends who have a huge fan base. So most of the time when people come up and say hey to me, it's either, hey, Micah, I've seen you in Adam's videos. Hey, Micah, I started following you from Justin Scarred. I started following you from so-and-so. And that to me is always like the biggest compliment, because my friends are my friends first, but they are also like, I'm a fan of my friends on YouTube. I'm a fan of Adam. I'm a fan of Justin. I'm a friend of everyone. Jackie, Jay, Promise, all of my friends that you see that I hang out with, Nate, they're all starting to come to my head right now because I don't want to leave anybody out. Pretty much everyone that you watch because of me, I'm friends with them. And everyone that you watch me because of them, obviously you know we're friends. And I consider them friends, even though we don't all hang out all the time. That's just because life gets in the way, you know. But what I'm trying to get at is when he said, I watch you, and he didn't mention anything else, and he was like, I've been watching you for a long time. The way you bring me to Epcot from England, is really, really fun. And I've learned a lot about Epcot because of your videos. And that kind of stopped me in my tracks. And it was like, wow, like it's now getting to the point where people are starting to come up and say, hey to me, and it's not through association. It's, they found my channel and it was kind of neat. It was kind of fun. And I hope I didn't embarrass him by putting this video, you know, the segment of this about him. Matt, I'm sorry. His name is Matt. He lives in Manchester. So look him up if you're ever in Manchester, Matt. And Matt is the kindest guy in the world. He literally made my day. He lifted up my spirits. Kind of got me emotional because I told him, never in my wildest dreams would I ever think I would meet someone who watches my channel from Manchester. Being a kid from small town Mississippi, you know, I didn't know anybody from England growing up. So it's kind of surreal. It's kind of cool that this whole putting videos on the internet has made it to the point where I now have friends in England. I just met someone who watches my videos all the way in Manchester. When I was in my band, I would meet people on the road who were in New York, Chicago, all these places I've never even been to before my band, and they would come up and say, I listened to your band, I'm here tonight to see your band. They would buy a ticket. That would blow my mind. And it still has that effect on me here at the parks or anywhere I visit when someone says hey to me. And not to, look, I'm on a very, 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 very small scale on YouTube. However, I gotta say, it's kind of cool to like meet people after a lot of these years and, you know, I guess hard work and making videos and stuff. It does pay off. So I guess what I'm trying to say is if you want to do this, do it. It pays off. You make other people happy. If you're doing it because you want someone to come up to you from England and say, hey, and boost your ego, you know, you're gonna wait a long time. But if you're doing it because you think maybe somebody from England someday will come up to you and say, I like your videos, and you can walk away and say, holy cow, I did it. Like, I bring someone happiness, just like the Disney Channel and Discovery Channel and all those different things I used to watch as a kid that inspired me to do these type of videos. That's my rant. That's my discussion on here. It's a little weird. I don't like talking about that kind of thing because I just make videos, you know, with my phone in a place that's aesthetically pleasing and so easy to film at. But it's cool to see that someone actually enjoys my stuff. So I just want to say thank you to Matt and everyone else who has or will ever say hey to me. I hope we meet. It literally made my day. Dude, it's still so relaxing up here. Look at that. Jumping water fountains, Imagination Pavilion in the background, futuristic Epcot lights up here, these little cube coverings around the lights. I love that stuff. This, and if you sit here long enough, you will get the monorail going by like I did. It's a sight to see. The unfortunate thing about this is there's really limited shade, but get here in the morning and there's a nice breeze up here. You can see the land pavilion. It's pretty cool. And I gotta show all the pretty flowers since this is that type of season out here at Epcot. Look at that butterfly. Awesome. You see what I mean? Look at the colors. That's pretty amazing. Yeah, Epcot, you're aesthetically pleasing. It's amazing, man. I think I'm gonna go over here to the living seas, see what's going on. Get out of the sun. It's a little warm here today. Oh, heck yeah, man. It's a walk on the living seas with Nemo and friends. We're going in. That's right, dude. We're gonna surf some waves, man. Immediately feel the air conditioning. Oh boy, this is the best. You walk in the middle of the day, it's a walk on. Not many people, they're just zigzagging. Woo. It's almost summer. We still are in spring, but sometimes spring is a little warm. Man. queue. I don't mind walking it. Ooh, it's actually really bright in here now. You can see everything. That's kind of weird. I don't mind wearing my sunglasses. I dare you to touch the butt. Well, that really wasn't 10 minutes, more or less. Not bad. Alright, we are on. I haven't done this in a while. I'm excited to see what the low light looks like on the phone compared to my old camera. Wow, that's amazing. We keep stopping and slowing down a lot. I'm not mad about it, because I get to take in a lot of the details here. The jellyfish are a really cool effect. I like this.
Bouncy that looks like a balloon.
Yeah, jellyfish!
Right. Okay, now I'm thinking of something pink, kind of blue.
That's jellyfish!
Games. I love games.
Alright, it's getting dark in here. Let's see if we're able to see anything.
Hey, stand the dog.
Wow.
Can't catch me.
Swim away!
Like that animatronic in
Like I'm scared now.
Yeah, it's low light. Really pretty stoked. Only I can get the audio good. If anybody has any recommendations, I'd like a lapel mic. Nothing too expensive. Something I can put on so the audio is better.
Nemo!
We are so close to the EAC, but we stopped. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Slowly but surely. Oh my gosh, look at the EAC. Amazing. It's amazing. Okay, I think this is my favorite part because you do what Walt does, mix real life with animation, and they pull it off pretty flawlessly here. Man, and a catchy song that I wish was in the film. Such a good song. And there's Ray in the game, and the catchy song once again. Hey, turtle. Here we go. The pavilion inside. I love this. The Living Seas. SeaBase Alpha for all you old school fans. About to disembark. I haven't been in here in a while. What a perfect day to walk around for a bit. Welcome to SeaBase. Gonna go to the upper level and get on the old school, very narrow escalator all the way up to the top. I want to check out the manatees. They're pretty local around here. Yeah, there you go. What are you doing, bud? Protect these manatees at all costs. It's kind of like a dome in here too, so your voice sounds a little echoey. This place sure has changed a whole lot. But at least they're embracing the Living Seas, design, the original symbol now. Let's go in here and see if we can find any of these listed. Oh yeah, there's Mr. Ray right there. No way, there's a scuba diver. How's it going, man? Hey. Awesome, yeah, dude. So cool. I wonder if he knows where Mickey's gonna be. He's scuba diving there, dude. That's what I want to do. Right there. But I want to do it with Mickey.
para la escuela. Qué imaginación. Vamos.
Holy cow, look at that guy. That's amazing. I want to be that guy right now. Scuba diving with sharks in front of a hidden Mickey and this dude. Look at this dude. He's pretty cool, man. Oh my gosh, it's like a real life horror film. Here he comes. Here's the dolphins. Look at this guy backwards, upside down. My man. They really need to do something with this chamber here, man. That's like the coolest thing when you see someone in there. And here he comes. Little manatee. Oh, he was. Decided not to. Completely go through it. He faked us out. That's what he did. By the way, there's this like area you could come in. It's like a half circle. It's a little echoey in here, but you can have the whole glass to yourself and see inside. You can actually see where people are looking at the other side there through the glass. Are you gonna come through now? Or are you gonna fake us out? There he is. Holy cow, look at this penny. Living Seas with Mickey as a scuba diver and the symbol. All right. As well as the official plaque right here from 1987. Living Seas. That was a lot of fun. I haven't been there in a long time. It's a perfect day for it too. Normally I would wait for the monorail to come by so I could get like the perfect shot. Fortunately, it's a little hot for me. So, I'm not gonna wait. But it was fun, Epcot, real fun. Really had no plans, wanted to come in and just look at Epcot, and I'm glad I did. It was a lot of fun. I hope you guys had fun looking at SeaBase Alpha once again, saying hello to Walt. This was a fun day. I'll see you guys on the next adventure. Until then, stay weird. Goodbye.